Hello once again all you TF2 crazies out there. I am playing with Mawee and it's time for another Team Fortress 2 Battles. This is part 29 and we're here at a map that I've never been to before. It's PL Barn Blitz. I'm on the attacking team as Spy. This time with the Dead Ringer. No more Cloak and Dagger. I decided to go back to the Dead Ringer because, well, it's a lot more fun, you know? You do a lot more action-y stuff instead of more campy stuff. Cloak and Dagger is more like, you know, for when you want to be a little bit more laid back. Or if you want to take it to an extreme, help your team less. This Heavy isn't very smart. You know, he should have been shooting me with his minigun. But no, he decided, you know, let me just shoot him with a shotgun instead. With his terrible, look, there he goes again. Terrible aim. Alright, we're having a, wow. Alright, so you know you're a bad Heavy when you die from a Spy holding the L'Étranger. Alright, so let's move on. My team is pushing here now. Once again, as you can see, I'm using the fancy demo replay system. Does not show where the cart is, unfortunately. But I think suffice it to say, we haven't capped the first point yet. So, yeah. Okay, I think that sniper's kind of on to me. You know, I'm pretty sure a Spy's not going to die from one bullet with the SMG. Uh-oh. Yeah, that wasn't such a bad... That wasn't such a good idea. Right, there's a difference there. Alright, so hey, you know, still getting it done. I think that was a crit. You know, once again, there's no notifications on the screen. Which like I said, is pretty much the drawback to using the demo system. Aside from it being really convenient, you know, you don't have to record it, whoa, God. Before you do anything, you can, like, start recording it, like, when something interesting happens. You know, instead of, like, starting a demo and then, like, praying that something interesting happens, you can just wait until something actually happens. That's pretty much the upshot to the demo system, aside from the whole switching camera angles thing and the being able to, as they added since the last time, being able to speed up and slow down the replays, which is interesting. Oh, and the earthquake effect, shake the screen, ooh, so cool. I love this replay because the red team is not very smart at all. I remember this game. This was fun on a bun. I don't know how else to put it. So yeah, as you saw earlier, backstabbed demo, then a Heavy, then sapped the other sentry and dispenser. This medic is constantly healing me. Nobody thinks it's suspicious that there's a big fat Heavy just sitting on top of the dispenser. You know, just sitting idly by. Look at that. I'm just scouting this engineer, just waiting for him to just turn a little bit more to his right. He's staring out that little pathway. The top, oh God, here comes a Uber soldier. What am I saying, oh God, for? It's my team. But anyway, inching that cart ever so close. Look at how close that thing is to the point. Like, I was really nervous here. I was like, I don't want to ruin this. I don't want to go for the swipe and then drop my disguise. He's turned away. No, now he's not. Now he is. Ah, there we go. Finally. All paid off. Backstab the other engineer and the sentry. And just go back on top of the dispenser. Like, you know, nothing's wrong. Okay, now the medic figures out that I'm a spy. Okay, now I can leave. Oh my God. I think I stopped here to type. And if I recall, I typed something along the lines of the name of the red medic. You're an amazingly great medic. Thanks for healing me the whole time. God. All right, now there's an enemy Uber soldier. And finally getting rid of that dispenser, which kept me alive the entire time. That was, wow, okay. Did I get punched or was, oh yeah, I got punched. Okay, time to run. Running away. Running fast. Okay, getting some metal. And the other team does not seem to be terribly concerned with me. I guess they all just ran off. Alright. So now that we got a little bit of downtime, after we're getting the first point, let's get to some questions. Gage Miller 2010 says, which do you like better, Mama Luigi or Ouija? You know, I don't really care. Whichever one doesn't eat my head, you know, pretty much. Once again, I'm back to camping this one spot. One spot over... What? I was gonna say, I mean, come on. Okay, the medic does not seem to realize, wow, neither does this demo, that I'm right friggin' there. Oh, this is great. I love the red team. They're so oblivious, it's awesome. Ouija, you know, I remember, I can't remember where I mentioned this. I know I mentioned this before. But I remember I had Ouija as my avatar some time ago when I was doing the Super Mario Bros. 3 playthrough, and I had a Mama Ouija avatar that basically I just took the Ouija avatar and just used paint to just paint on like some lipstick and girly eyelashes, and there you go, Mama Ouija. And then I believe when I was doing Super Mario Bros. 3, I decided to make a raccoon Ouija for, I think that was, if not the only spoiler for the new playthrough coming out, because I have a tendency to do that. Alright, so I'm sort of camping here, waiting for this gate to open. It's taking longer than I really would have hoped. It's like my whole team is just spy checking me. I like how my team is actually spy aware, unlike the red team, which gives me definite hope for the immediate future. If this door could open, that would be great. Unless it already has opened and I'm just not paying attention. This is, obviously I couldn't tell because this is after. I like that about the replay, the demo system. At least they actually show you who was a spy. Just walked right by you. Oh, now it's open. Okay, there we go. Finally. Alright. I see there's a sentry there. Oh, I didn't even notice there was a window there. I'm just now noticing there's a window. I could have stared out that window and looked and saw where the sentry or sentries were. See one up there. There's a sniper. Got the sniper. Oblivious engineer. Not this one though. This one's kind of, yeah, he got me. What? Is he gonna keep checking? Yeah, I think he is. Yeah, where'd he go? Oh well, doesn't matter. I'm running away. Uber heavy. Demo on fire. Oh my god. Alright, easy enough. I love using the Saharan Spy set. So much fun. But you know, the new Australian Christmas items came out, and I gotta say, the Spycicle looks like insane fun. They haven't been listed to drop yet, unfortunately, because, you know, Valve's all about the money. So they'd rather have people buy the new weapons first, for the first week, and then make them drop. So yeah, good old Valve. It looked like so much fun. I watched a gameplay of the Spycicle, and it's just, it looks like, it's not really a knife that I would replace. You know, I'm still really, oh god, I'm still really partial to the Ur. So, alright, Backstab Frenzy, you know, all I can pick backstabs. But it definitely seems like a knife that I would just like to have as sort of an alternate, you know, just sort of have some fun. People have been complaining, of course, on the forums, because, you know, that's the Steam user forums for you. Good old Spuff. But it looks like great fun, you know, it takes away the biggest problem that the Spy has had since the inception of Team Fortress 2, and that was the pyro and being lit on fire. Really, just the pyro is the Spy's biggest enemy. You know, I think they were kind of on the ball about the Spy versus Sniper thing. At the time, I always felt that the Spy and the Engineer were like, you know, mortal enemies, you know, more than the Spy and the Sniper. But really, you know, now it just seems like the Pyro is moreover. I mean, sure, you know, the Sniper is Durati, and the Scout has the Mad Milk, and various classes have weapons that'll make you bleed, but there's never been a class more adept at catching spies than the Pyro. The Spyro, wow. Pyro has always been the #1 spy checking class. So taking away that ability to light a spy on fire is awesome. At least if just for only 2 seconds. But in those 2 seconds, you know, awesome things can happen. Look at all these Scottish resistance stickies all over the place. Just staring at all these. Wow, okay, now he decides to detonate them. Alright, my team's doing pretty awesome here. We got one more point to go. And we got Sentry Trouble. Trying not to run into the way of that Sentry so that my Dead Ringer won't activate. Then that's another thing, you know, that I just love about the Saharan Spy set, and I'm sure I mentioned this before, about, you know, the whole decloak noise, volume, reduction. The Dead Ringer pretty much becomes just almost silent. It's even quieter than just the regular decloak noise for the Cloak and Dagger or the regular Invisiwatch. Ah, take that. And it's just awesome. Because nobody expects it. I've had more than one occasion where somebody after I undead ringer behind them and then backstab them, they were like, wow, was that the dead ringer? I didn't even hear it. So yeah, awesome. Alright, let's go to another question. Where are we? Man G Playthrough says, can you speak another language? No, as they say in Spanish. I love how this sniper just has to spy check me for, what did he use? 2 full clips of his SMG? Yeah, every spy can tank that. Alright, oh, gee. Yeah, I meant to jump on the light post, it didn't really work. Oh, hello. Yeah, hello, Oblivious Engineer, once again. Okay, now he realizes it. Good for him. What a true champ that guy is. Alright. Ikanu, 11025, here's a familiar name. Ant, do you have any guilty pleasure music? I guess, I mean, I don't really think that this is too much of a secret to most people, but I do like the Toho music, especially the remixes. Yes, that Toho, if anybody's familiar, the one where the bullets shoot bullets. Yeah, that one. Okay, nobody noticed everything being sapped. I love just, you know, backstabbing an engineer, sapping his stuff, and then just casually meandering off, you know? Totally wasn't me. But the best thing, oh god, hello. The best thing, certainly, in Team Fortress 2, well, one of the best things, is telefragging an engineer with his own teleporter. That is a great feeling. And I think we're about to win here. I hear the warning siren, or buzzer going off. Look at this! Engineer on my team got a level 3 sentry right outside their base. Now, if that doesn't say a pretty darn good team, I don't know what does. God. Alright. Lots of nonsense going on. There's a... What was that? A scout? I look away to look for a question for 2 seconds, and then a scout runs behind us. Yeah. Good thing I wasn't doing this live. I love how I'm just waiting for this scout to appear. I don't know if anybody took him out. I didn't really notice his name. Alright then. No spies here. Okay. So we're inching ever so close to the end of this match. I can feel it. The buzzer is buzzing again. They're all over. Oh, God, we won. God! Okay. I remember that. I remember my dead ringer activated. I went flying because of the explosion, which was really far away, which I didn't understand why that happened. But I remember typing, oh my god, I thought I died. But my dead ringer activated. That was great. Pretty darn good match, if I say so myself. Alright, so we're moving on. This time to PL, what's its face? Badwater, right. Defending Little Cart on Badwater. The first bit got cut off for some reason. It was just a fancy black screen. There was a little blink of black. I don't even know what happened. Anyway, so now we're defending. The blue team apparently has gotten the first point already, which, you know, I gotta say is kind of another downside of the replay system. You know, you can only record 1 life at a time. So, oh god. Okay, Pyro. Yeah. I think he noticed me. Alright. So, gonna be doing some more dead ringer harassment, this time defending. Which could be interesting. It could be not interesting, depending on how bad my team is. Or how bad the other team is. Well, we'll have to see. Okay, good. My team is still on the roof, kinda. Even though they've already capped the second point. And backstab 1. Backstab 2. Backstab 3. Sweet. This is why I love the year. I guess. Oh, okay. Whatever that was on the floor got killed. I didn't even pay attention. Alright. Final Cut X says, if you could be a tree, what kind of tree would you be? I don't know. You know, I honestly don't know how to reply to this question. Can I just say a Fluttershy tree? You know? Because Fluttershy would like to be a tree. Backstab 4 and 5. Alright, we're doing pretty good here. 5 backstabs so far. The Frozen Warrior says, is there a possible chance that you are a Toho fan? And is there a chance that we could see a Toho playthrough? Okay. Wow, okay, that's a great scout there. Oh, hello. I don't think he yeah, he doesn't really understand what a dead ringer is. Die. Alright, that was, what was that, 7? Doing pretty good here. Like I mentioned before, you know, the thing about the Toho music. I don't I don't really know if I'm so much of a fan of the Toho games as much as I'm a fan of just the fandom itself. I like, you know, like, fan art and, you know, the fan music and all that sort of stuff. I've read some comics and whatnot, and definitely enjoy it. I've played some fan games as well. But as far as the actual Toho series goes, I'm terrible at it. And I displayed this in a recent stream of mine, where I pretty much could not even get to, in the 6th game, up to the Sakuya. And I could not, on, what was it, normal? Yeah, I'm bad. I'm terrible. The Goggy says, do you have some kind of peanut phobia? I don't know where this question is coming from. I cannot remember if I mentioned something about peanuts, in an earlier video, but, no, I don't. I think they're alright. You know, nuts are good. Moving on. JD Jeffrey says, in the 90s, Sega said they had what Nintendo don't. Oh my god, I remember that. What did they have against the main protagonist of Earthbound Zero? Wow. Okay, that was kinda clever. I'll give that one to you. That was kinda clever. Okay, I appear to be on fire, I think? Am I? Because I can't even tell. I'm just going to say that I am. So, there. What have you. Do something about it, you know? You know, I don't really know if that's, once again, another downside of the demo replay. Okay, yeah, now I'm definitely on fire, and it's not showing. Another downside of the replay system. But, I don't know. It's just, wow, I got him. Just piling up. I lost track of the count of backstabs in this particular life. So, what of it? You know, once again, do something about it. ERTU... Oh, this guy again. ERTUIOP Snake says, have you ever gotten into a fight? Yes. I mean, everybody does, you know. Either in real life or on the internet. Yes. So, there you go. Alright, 5 minutes left of the mission. I think we're doing a pretty darn good... pretty darn good job, once again, of defending. Well, last time it was attacking, but still, we're doing a good job. I like my team. I can't remember if this was the same server or not. Once again, I can't see if everyone's the same people because you can't see anybody's names. Spotless Show says, ring, 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 banana phone. By the way, where is your banana phone? Well, I got hungry. Sorry. You know, okay, I know I've mentioned this like 500 times so far in this one video. Gotcha. But the demo system. I remember I mentioned it in part 27. I was like, you know, tell me what you think about the new demo system. And you know, there were some people who were saying, you know, I like the demo system, it's alright. I mean, the replay system, sorry. Tell me what you think of the replay system. They said it was alright. But then there were some people who were pretty staunch, shall we say, using big fancy words here, in their defense about using the demo system, saying that it was better because, you know, they like to see what's going on. And, you know, at the time, I was kind of like, you know, the replay system is so much easier to work with than the demo system because you can activate it whenever you like. But now I'm starting to think that maybe, you know, they had a pretty darn good point, because I gotta admit, I'm missing the being able to see what's going on with the HUD. I mean, I think they really dropped the ball with this replay system. I think they released it a bit too soon. I really would have liked to have seen an HUD. Where is this pyro? Okay. I'm gonna just assume that they disappeared off the face of the earth. Oh, hello, there's a Spyro behind me. Oh, okay. Trying for a fancy stair stab, but not really getting it. Yeah. I saw that one coming a mile away. He was a pretty obvious spy. It doesn't really help when you decide to disguise and then cloak before your disguise sets in, because then people can see your smoke through your cloak. Rhyming. But yeah, I really wish that they would have had a HUD on option or something, because Well, God, duh. Alright, they got 2 snipers, and they're both looking in here. That made me pretty nervous. I always get like that. This is like the reason why... God, that heavy freaked out watching me come up from behind him. What am I doing? Alright, man, I'm getting real adventurous here. Look at me. Running right in front of the enemies with no disguise. This is the reason why I have my dead ringer out all the time. Despite the fact that I am a spy, I am very spy paranoid. I am always worried that a spy is going to come up behind me and try to backstab me. And as well, I'm really sniper paranoid. I keep thinking that every time I'm just walking out into an open area... Okay, I was trying to get that sniper, but then that engineer was getting in my way. Every time I think I'm going into an open area, I think that there's going to be a sniper just scoping me. And, you know, I always have my dead ringer out in just the worry that I'm going to get headshot out of nowhere. It's happened a couple of times. I mean, you know, I'm going to admit I am being a little bit paranoid about it. It doesn't happen as often as I would assume it would. But I don't like to take any chances. So, you know, use the dead ringer. You have it. You might as well use it. Alright, now my team has finally gotten used to the fact that I am camping here, so they stopped spy checking me. They know that I, indeed, like to camp here. What is my disguise? A medic or a pyro? Now, see, that's another thing. I can't tell what disguise I have. Okay, now I have a heavy disguise. Alright, man, we got some serious defense going on here. We got two sentries down here, sentry up above, and I can't remember if we have a sentry in that fancy room with the big metal pack. And we're going up onto the roof. Try to harass some snipers. Let's go to another question, because we're running out of time here. Fuyuaki World says, if I came up to you in real life and said, hey, you're playing with Wii, what would you say to me? I would say, you got me mistaken with someone else. Bye. And then just run away really fast. Alright, got this sniper. Got this... Oh, try to get the spy. He's a bit laggy, isn't he? Got that soldier. And we are 10 seconds away from victory. Gonna just hang out up onto this roof. Why did I not... You know, I really could have looked over the rooftop. But I guess I was being a little bit more safe than sorry. Got that whole mindset going on. We're into overtime, and it's got to be over any second. Now it is. Okay. Weird. My knife is not glowing. Huh. Okay. Well, that's it for this video. If you like this video, why don't you subscribe or check out some of my other videos. There's more on the way, so stay tuned. Don't forget to rate, ask me any questions you like. And, of course, my L'Etranger is glowing. If only I had that out. See you all next time.